New details about Chuck Norris's death have just leaked, and this could change everything. On March 10th, 2026, Chuck Norris turned 86. He posted a video on Instagram showing himself sparring with a trainer outdoors. In the clip, he throws a body shot at his sparring partner, looks at the camera, and says, "I don't age, I level up." The caption read, "I'm 86 today. Nothing like some playful action on a sunny day to make you feel young. I'm grateful for another year, good health, and the chance to keep doing what I love. Thank you all for being the best fans in the world. Your support through the years has meant more to me than you'll ever know." That post received more than 250,000 likes. Fans flooded the comments with Chuck Norris memes celebrating his birthday. He even replied himself, writing, "Thank you all for the wonderful birthday wishes." 9 days later, he was dead. On Thursday, March 19th, Chuck Norris died in Hawaii. His family confirmed it on Friday morning through his Instagram page, calling it a sudden passing. They said he was surrounded by family and was at peace, but asked to keep the circumstances private. No cause of death was given. Reports indicate that Norris had been hospitalized on the island of Kauai following an unspecified medical emergency. A source who had spoken with Chuck on Wednesday said he had been working out and was in an upbeat mood, cracking jokes. Whatever happened, it happened fast. That birthday video is now the last footage the public has of Chuck Norris, and watching it back, knowing what came next, the contrast is what has people talking. A man sparring at 86 declaring he levels up instead of aging, gone 9 days later. But to understand why this hit so hard, you have to understand who Chuck Norris was and how he got here. Carlos Ray Norris was born in Ryan, Oklahoma on March 10, 1940. He grew up poor. His father was a World War II veteran who worked as a mechanic and truck driver. After his parents divorced, Norris, his mother, and his 2 younger brothers moved to Kansas and then to Torrance, California. He joined the United States Air Force in 1958 and was stationed at Osan Air Base in South Korea. That is where he picked up the nickname Chuck and began training in Tang Soo Do. He was discharged in 1962 and opened a martial arts studio in Torrance while waiting on an application to become a police officer. He never became a cop. He became something else entirely. Norris lost his first 2 tournaments. He dropped decisions to Joe Louis and Alan Steen, but he kept going, and by 1967, he won the tournament of karate. He went on to become a 6-time undefeated world professional middleweight karate champion. Black Belt magazine credited him with holding a 10th degree black belt, the highest honor in the discipline. His path to Hollywood started with Bruce Lee. The two met at a karate tournament in the mid-1960s. They started talking about fighting philosophies and ended up sparring in a corridor until 4 in the morning. For the next 2 years, they trained together at Lee's home in Los Angeles. Norris taught Lee high kicks. Lee taught Norris speed and timing. That friendship led to the 1972 film The Way of the Dragon, where they filmed one of the most famous fight scenes in cinema history inside the Roman Colosseum. It was Norris's first credited film role. One of Norris's students, Steve McQueen, told him to take acting seriously. He did. His first lead came in 1977 with Breaker Breaker. Then came Good Guys Wear Black, Missing in Action, Code of Silence, The Delta Force, and Lone Wolf McQuade. That last film, where he played a Marine turned Texas Ranger, inspired what became his biggest role. Walker, Texas Ranger, ran for 9 seasons and 203 episodes on CBS from 1993 to 2001. In 2005, the internet turned him into something else. Chuck Norris facts became one of the first viral memes. Statements like Chuck Norris had a staring contest with the sun, and one spread across every corner of the early web. Norris embraced it. He appeared on Late Night with Conan O'Brien reading the facts out loud. He published the official Chuck Norris fact book. He never fought the joke. He became part of it. In his later years, Norris stayed active. He trained into his 80s at his ranch in Texas. He posted on Instagram for his fans. He married Gina O'Kelly in 1998, and they had twins, Dakota and Danilee. He lost his mother in 2024 and his first wife, Diane Holchek, in December 2025. And then came March 10th, that video, that caption, 9 days before the end. His family wrote in their statement that to the world, he was a martial artist, actor, and a symbol of strength. To them, he was a husband, a father, a grandfather, and the heart of their family. They said he lived his life with faith and purpose. Chuck Norris was 86. He is survived by his wife Gina and 5 children, including actor Mike Norris and NASCAR driver Eric Norris. The last thing he told the world was, "I don't age, I level up," and then he was gone.